and welcome to a video with me, Andrea. Everest is out with my husband, her dad, and I just did a quick run on my treadmill and I thought this would be a good time for me to film a video about, getting healthy and strong, some self-care stuff after having a baby, and some like body changes and how to embrace those. So I'm not really great with self-care in as a whole. I barely take care of myself. The only area where I dedicate time to make myself feel better is physical fitness, and that's really what I've prioritized for me as something that's really important to me. I was really physically active before I had Everest, and then I swam a lot during pregnancy, but I lost a lot of my muscle strength and I gained about 100 pounds. And I felt after pregnancy kind of lost as to who I was if I wasn't someone who works out. And that was just a part of my identity that meant a lot to me. So if it wasn't, I was fine with the body I was in. I felt confident with my body in many ways. I feel all the things that I wasn't confident about, over time I could have embraced, but the thing that I knew I couldn't ever embrace was not being really, really active, because I just loved to move and I wanted to get that energy to move again. So that's really what I want to talk about today. Where did I get that energy to move again? And I want to start by saying I didn't even think about fitness for months after having Everest. I was looking through my phone recently to see if I was taking any fitness videos or doing anything, and I really wasn't. I was just, boobing all day and, changing poopy diapers and whatever, and I didn't really have much of a support system, and that's so huge to talk about, is that I can dedicate much more time than someone who doesn't have any weekly help or is a single parent. So the fact that I have Colin, the fact that I have a mommy helper that comes 3 or 4 times a week for a few hours a day, that helps a lot, but generally I work out during nap time, and I do, pretty short workouts during her naps, where I do circuits. I really like circuit workouts. So, I sometimes try to inspire other people to do just little things. So if you did a circuit, for example, where your first station was just either jumping rope, which I suggest as a cardio and hand-eye coordination, conditioning exercise, is to jump rope. You can buy a jumping rope for $4, $5, $8, max. I don't know if you're buying an $8 one, that's a nicer one, but whatever. You can buy a nice inexpensive jump rope, and or you could do jumping jacks, or you could just dance. Even if you just stood around for a minute and moved this, you're moving your muscles and you're moving your body, right? So I always like to tell people, just move your body, so that would be your first station. And then your second station, you can do squats or push-ups or, burpees, or, a multitude of different exercises. And then for your third station, you can just hold a plank for a minute or 30 seconds or for as long as you can. You can really adapt these to your ability level and really just what you want to do, like and what you can do and are able to do. So I really, don't, I feel like a lot of people think you have to go and do these really, really intense workouts every single day. And you really don't have to do that. You can just do these little smaller workouts. But, let's say you do all this stuff and you get your strength back and whatever, there's still going to be stuff that doesn't, change or come back the way you hope it's going to. And, it's so easy to be I don't like that. I wish this was like this. And, for me, that was really stretch marks and excess skin. When I had Everest, I, gained all 100 pounds and a lot of stretch marks in my lower stomach and leg area. And then when I lost all the weight, I had a lot of excess skin, and I still do under this portion, belly button down. And for a while, I was looking into doing treatments, possibly. I saw this one where it's ice sculpting or something, and then I saw a laser one, and I did some Googling. But in the end, probably out of sheer just laziness and cost, I was that just doesn't appeal to me. And I the women in the photos who were getting it done were 23 and they weren't postpartum, and they didn't really have much to begin with. So I just was I don't know if this really does work or whatever. So I opted to just work to just love it and like it. And, and I'm genuinely getting there. I wouldn't say I'm fully there. I still have these moments, it's almost like a body dysmorphia where I'll look down and I'll see all the excess skin and I'll be oh my God, I am so big. But then I very quickly am no, you're not. You are, and even if you were, that doesn't matter. You are strong, you are healthy, and I focus on these positive affirmations to myself, where I just feel okay, you're badass. You can do 10 push-ups, you can, run for 30 minutes, and you should, I'm very grateful that I'm able to use my body. And so it's just me every day telling my body how grateful I am for working the way it does for me. And so many people, have different obstacles, and I have it all set up for success. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all the support I get. Even today, my husband took Everest to the park because he knew I wanted to have some time to do something physical, and then, lastly, it's just fitting activity into your life. So what I often do is if I'm at the park with Everest, I will go up to the monkey bars and I will do some pull-ups on the monkey bars, or I will hang from them and I'll do some leg lifts like that. And it's a great, way to just use the world around you to do something, that you otherwise wouldn't be doing. And that would be my last tip. And these are all in terms of physical fitness, because that is the only thing that I really have any expertise or knowledge about enough to give anyone advice. My life is in other ways a total disaster. I promise you. All right, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or you want more from me in terms of another video, ask away. I'm pretty like involved with my comments and I respond, and have a great day.